yes, to start up, yes, first of my game influence would be on the family computer. It's pretty much evident. All right. So quick rundown of what I have. So I have here some GameCube games. Okay. And on top would be some Vita games. All right. Okay. And looking so far, yes, I have there two Nintendo DS games. And if we look closely, yes, those were the titles that I have. So we have some Final Fantasy X and X2. Right, so we have two loose Pac-Man and the Centipede. Those were Atari 2600 games. And here I have some of my Nintendo Switch that I acquired since year one of the release for the Nintendo Switch. And yes, the most recent one that I have is Ori, Will of the Wisp. Then the next one behind it was actually the Moonlighter. All right, so on this tour, just expect, or I apologize, the room is kind of messy. It's a work in progress, so hopefully within the next year end, improvements on the room will be done. Okay, and continuing on the tour, we have there the Strawberry Cow from Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Okay, so we have there the 3DS card container that is, Phoenix Wright. Love that one. All right, so I have here a few amiibos. That I have here the Pikachu, Joker, Mario, and there is my my Mega Man Legacy collections for the 3DS. So those ones were on mint condition. So there is Hero from Dragon Quest. And yes, Victor Stone is present. And if you seen some of my videos, you also know that I made a video for the Lego like BMO. So I'll be doing one of that as well. Okay, and on this part we have here the DC Universe Philippines. So pretty much I miss the time that we do display for some malls. Okay, so on this this display was acquired from AMX Anime Manga Convention on SM Center Las Piñas. Thank you, Sir Dave, for the invite on that one. Right, so here I have some postcard from the Mega Man Legacy collections. Okay, and on this one would be the poster for the release of the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And notice here that I have the UMD for the PSP. I was introduced to the Monster Hunter universe because of this game, or this console. So shout out to some of my friends who play that game, especially the ones from Gen Pack. Right, and here I have my Suicide Squad Funko Pop. Right, so here is the Wii U box as well as the GameCube box. Okay, so continuing, those were the Nintendo Switches that I have. And on this corner I have here the Super Street Fighter 2 and R-Type. Those game for the Super Famicom was from my friend Jong. All right, and of course one of my all-time favorite game, Final Fantasy 6 for the Super Famicom. Okay, and here I have here the Switch Lite. So please do port Persona 4 Golden on the Nintendo Switch. That game looks good on the Switch Lite. And on this side of the collection, I have here the 3DS games. some Wii U, Wii games that I have. There's one PlayStation 2 game there, several Xbox styles that I have, and some of which are notable would be Red Dead Redemption. Okay, so on this side of the collection is the Sega Genesis Mini. Yes, that console actually runs what's on the screen. So that basically includes 42 games. I believe two were just recently included on that one. So I have here Lady Doronjo, Iron Man, Bomberman, Twin B, and if you look closely, I have 3 boxes for the Atari 2600. And yes, this would be my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Amiibo figures. Big shout outs to my SSBU family. Alright, so see you soon. And on this part of the collection is my Vita TV. Okay, this so far I believe this is the smallest console there is. Okay, and that is now playing Project Diva X. Okay, and yes, Virgin, thank you sa pagpapahiram ng PS3 controller. Yes, and if there's the Wii, there is the Wii U. Okay, that was also acquired this year. And I have here the Xbox 360, the Wii U console, the PS2. Alright, and this 8-bit controllers are also good. I would highly recommend this one as well. Alright, so there also BMO from McDonald's. Okay, and to continue on, those would be the Switch docks that I have. Okay, and to continue, alright, so that is basically playing Mario Kart 8, and here on this corner I have the game cards for the 3DS and for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, so those would be the game cards, and of course my Vita games. Okay, and obviously there's Rathalos, and since my son Sean plays Fortnite, I gave him Fortnite figures for Christmas. Yes, that's archetype from Fortnite. You also see Kezu there, and notice that I have here a PC Engine game, Utopia. Hopefully I can get the chance to collect for this game console. That one is pretty old, so I'm not too sure if it would still be a good thing to collect for that. All right, and right now it's pretty obvious that I have here the Nintendo Switch version 2, now playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Yes, during the filming of this video, Monster Hunter Rise, the demo at least, is now out in the Nintendo eShop. And on this corner I have 2 family computer games. That's actually one of my biggest gaming influences. And of course the ever old Atari 2600. And what's playing on this monitor is Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Okay, big props to the game developer for this one, since you can see that it plays well on the Nintendo Switch. And on this one I have the port for the Gamecube controllers, so you can play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch using the controllers from the Gamecube. And yes, there's my orange Spice GameCube console. And yes, I also have here Magic the Gathering. That's one of the games that I also play. And I have there the PlayStation 1 controller and the console, including the memory cards. And here I have some dot matrix Game Boy games. Okay, so there's the Super Game Boy 2, which makes your um, original Game Boy games playable via Famicom. Okay, so those were some of the childhood memories that I have that I find kind of cool. So I did collect for those as well. So hopefully I can buy an original DMG Game Boy. Yes, Super Mario Land. That's the most recent one that I have for this collection. Okay, and here that's the PS1, including the VMU. Okay, and also here I have the, there you go. Yes, that's one of my most favorite game consoles of all time. This the Sega Dreamcast. I also have here an Xbox controller. Yes, one Game Boy. Yes, so hopefully I can play those game consoles, and of course the Nintendo Labo wireless Xbox controller. So just bear with me if the collections is all over the place. Okay, so here we have here Galactus, since the most recent Fortnite is actually focused on battle with Galactus. So there's the Nintendo Labo, okay, and a pirated Harvest Moon game. And if you notice this two knives, those would be my unboxing knives that I use on my video. And here I have the Suikoden figures. So I have them stored through the years. It's been, I don't know, 1990s. And of course the Sega Genesis mini box. Okay, and below that there goes the amiibo. And wait, we have here the Nintendo 3DS. Basically tells us the time. I didn't download that. Okay, big shout outs to Marky for the sticker bargain for the Nintendo 3DS. And you want to know what time it is? And yeah, speaking of time, of course it is time to reveal what we have from Data Blitz. It's no big surprise. It was mentioned on the first part of the video. Yes, it is the PS4 Pro. Good thing I was able to bought the console on its last day. Big shout outs to my considered friends Perjan and GJ. Okay, and on this side of the collection would be the some of pirated games that I have through the years. I have here Spawn, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 10 International, NBA 2K2, Granja, Front Mission 3, and also I have here Project Justice, Bust a Move, Skies of Arcadia from the Sega Dreamcast, Power Stone 2, and of course Sokoden 2. Okay, also I have here Breath of Fire 4, but of course my favorite would be Breath of Fire 3. And I also have here Record of Lotus War for the Sega Dreamcast. So pretty much that would be some of my oldest game that I have, and that's about it. Okay, and hopefully I can expand more on the game collections that I have. And of course, there might be some changes within this one. I might trade some, or buy new, depends on, of course, the availability, and of course depends if I find it that I want the console more. Okay, and of course let's do the unboxing for the PS4 Pro. Yes, there goes Spider-Man, and of course Horizon Zero Dawn. All right, and of course for the next part of the video, or most likely I'll do an unboxing video for this game console. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, so one more look, and what, still here? So here's a star for you. All right. Okay, so thank you for the awesome support. Rod here of Rent Number 5. Peace out and keep gaming.